Okay, let's look beyond that. And let's think about some resilient futures. And I'm talking about energy here. So, how can we become more resilient and how can we become more independent from an energy landscape perspective? Now, the one thing that we've seen over the last few years is that the cost of renewable energy technologies, whether it's solar, wind, or even the batteries to store energy when the wind isn't blowing or the sun isn't shining, have just got a lot bigger in terms of adoption, and they've got much cheaper over time as well. The availability of these technologies is really starting to change how people think about powering the stores that they operate. I like to look at the example of Tesla's solar roofs. If you've already got a roof and it works well, then normal solar panels work perfectly well. But over 400,000 homes in North America have got these new solar roofs that provide clean, independent, off-grid energy if you want to do that. In fact, they can generate money and push it back into the grid. So sometimes the cost of these becomes net zero over a number of years. And it's interesting, it's so widely available these days that solar should be on the thoughts and minds of everyone that's listening to the call, whether you're investing independently or you're thinking about the businesses that should be using it. Because there's a lot of businesses that are already using it and they're trying to be net zero impact on the earth. You know, everyone from IKEA to Costco to Walmart to Target, Whole Foods, all of them are trying to really drive forward with massive solar infrastructure to create net zero stores. And that means that they can create more effective operations. And what's interesting for opportunities of tenants and clients today within Strathallan's shopping centres, well, they're going to be able to generate electricity some of the time through mostly solar, I feel, during their hours of operation. There's also another big shift in economic senses and planning. The strategists have been thinking for years about how we can reduce, recycle, and reuse the goods that come out of industry, that come out of the way that we operate businesses. And the circular economy has become something incredibly powerful. I've done a number of talks at Ellen MacArthur Foundation, who are really spearheading that effort. And there's some real proof around if you reduce, recycle, and reuse, you can actually have a $2 trillion impact to the economy as a whole. And you can start pushing those efficiencies back into innovative new solutions within your business rather than focusing on the waste that comes out of it.